Greetings from the True North Homeschool Academy. One of the great things about our academy is our learning management system, which you know is the MySchool app. The MySchool app is easy to use once you understand a few basics. Taking a little time to familiarize yourself with it is going to ensure your success throughout the school year. This short tutorial is for parents to help you get started with the features that you need to guide and monitor your children's progress at True North. Since this is a recording, I'm going to move quickly, but I encourage you to pause and play as needed and try these features alongside me at home. Let's get started. You should already have your login information, so go to the login page and enter your email and password. Once you're logged in, you're going to land on this really beautiful page called Resources. This is what I like to call our frequently asked question page. If you don't want to land on this board when you log in, you can change this in your settings to land on News or some other page. In the meantime, I encourage you to look through here to view information you need to know about the school. I'm going to walk us through the menus very quickly here today, so we're going to start right here at the top with this dark blue menu bar. It should say Parent on the top left. When you're logged in, you want to make sure you're logged into your account because you and your students will each have their own account. As you move across, we have official notes and messages. When you have an official note or message, they will light up in red with a number. This should be the first thing you look for when you log in. On the top right is your name and profile photo if you have one. When you click on the drop-down menu, you have a few options. We're going to look at just two things right now. The first one is Profile, and the next one is Settings. I'm going to click into Profile, and when you get here, you just want to double check that your personal data is the way you want it to be, and if you want to add a photo here, you can, or any other information. That's your profile and your contact card. The other option on your profile is Settings. It is here that you can adjust your login settings, like I mentioned earlier, which page you start out on. But what I want to focus on really today is notifications. Notifications are very important because this is how you know that someone has messaged you in the system. As you can see, I have my notifications set to text me whenever I get news announcements or messages, and I also have a backup email for messages. I find texts are very helpful because it's timelier, and I tend to look at my phone more than my email. You just need to know that you have to put in your phone number to get text messages, and then of course your email is the one you use to log in. Parent notifications are going to be very important. As a teacher, I cannot stress enough how important timely communication between students, parents, and teachers will be to the overall success of your school year here at True North. Next, let's look at the light blue middle ribbon. These shortcuts are key features in the system, and I'm going to work from right to left this time. The first button is Directories. This is where you can look up students and parents and teachers in order to communicate with them. Next is the Calendar. The calendar is a very important feature. You can look at class schedules, when semesters start and stop, school holidays, and so much more. You can change the view from day, week, or month, and you can change the date. And you can change the settings to see how the schedules appear, whether you want to see each or all of your children. So when you get a chance, I encourage you to take some time to look around in the school calendar. Next is News. And news is basically an archive of all the news announcements that have gone out from the school. And there's usually some nice links here or information that you might need to keep up on to be informed about happenings in the school. Next is Resources, which is your home page, and we already discussed that earlier. After that, we have Groups. If you're in any groups, this is where you can access them and any of the valuable information that you need about them. In the Navigator's Parents page, there is some great information libraries that you may wish to look over. So we've looked at some of the important features, but now we are going to get to the key items in the menu that parents are going to want to be coming back to time and time again in order to monitor their children's progress. On the top left, you will see your students' names listed. From this drop-down menu, we click on the student taking us to the progress page. If you have multiple students, each will have their own progress page. There are 3 tabs on this page you will find extremely useful as a parent and will want to spend some time familiarizing yourself with. While on the Progress tab, you're going to see performance and attendance data at the top. And below, you will see each of your child's courses. As you move down the page, you can see that each of the courses your child is enrolled in is listed. As you mouse over each course, it changes to yellow. On each course, you can see their current grade. You may have to click on the terms in order to see different grades. And you may have to choose show or hide from the grade drop-down as you're changing your selections. You can also send a note to your child's teacher from this bar by clicking on the message button next to the teacher's name. If you click on the See Grade Detail, you can look at every assignment and all of the teacher feedback for that course. Back on the course card page, there is one more thing you can do. If you click on the course description, that's going to take you to the original course description from the website. But if you click on the course title, you can actually click into the class view and see exactly what the students see. Now, I'm not going to cover those details here. I will cover that instead in the student video. But just so you know that you can look at everything that your child can see and more. So we're back on the progress page. Let's switch over to the Schedule tab. Schedule shows a week, but you can expand it to more. Schedule is a little different than calendar in that it just gives you the school schedule for that student. Now you can click to change the view from today to month or week, or you can see their full schedule by clicking into View Full Schedule. And then you can use this view to pan to different dates and views to look ahead for things like holidays and upcoming breaks and so forth. So let's now switch to the third tab, the Assignment page. Assignments show what assignments are coming up. So if you saw something in the progress screen was due, the specifics will be here. Like the other pages, you can switch the view from day to week to month, and you can choose different dates. So here you can see some past assignments. The semester is over right now. And so I encourage you again to look through these and get familiar with the assignment page. It's here that you can look at assignments that are due, or you can look at assignments that are in the past that are overdue, current work, etc. And that's everything. We trust you found this information helpful, and please reach out to us with any questions. We're happy to help. To some, just remember to set your notifications so that you can be timely in your communication. Check your calendar or schedule pages from time to time, and mostly familiarize yourself with the progress page and check it frequently. There's a little more to know from the student's perspective, so I encourage you to watch their short tour as well. Thanks for watching.